Chosen One!
Welcome to The Chosen One. I'm your host, Qui-Gon Din, and today on Meta Spotlight, we're looking at the Smite Club GT that just concluded. In 8th place, we got Austin Magalator Polson, who is running a Grievous Cad Bane list. This was a 2x2. He took Grievous with Cad Bane just one game. With Grievous, Jango Fett B1s, Cad Bane, Jedi Master Shock T, Bounty Hunters. This is a pretty cool list that has a lot of displacement with Shock T and Jango Fett. Grievous and Cad Bane are doing their like kind of just shindig of really abusing the Force Refresh. It looks like Bounty Hunters doing what they want to do. It's a very cool list, but what he's stuck to playing most of the day is this Mando Rift Tamsin list. And Mando Rift Tamsin's been a list that's been recurring at multiple GTs now. It has topped multiple times. And overall, Riff is, you're seeing a lot of this from Riff. It's usually him with his box and then paired with some type of scoundrel synergy or him teching in some other scoundrels himself, and you're seeing him being played. He is doing what Cad Bane is doing, but without a real hassle. It's very good, very strong, and it's doing stuff with the reserve mechanic that no other list does, where you can start really like stacking your deck with the reserve mechanic because you're trying to get Nasarai to go last or save him for when you can go and not get shot in return. There's just a lot of cool things the list does, and overall, it has just a lot of strong pieces. Weak White Pirates continue to be one of the better supports of the game for a generic standpoint. 9 health with steadfast on a point, decent expertise. These guys also have a really strong tree. So it's no surprise this list has been doing really good. I think a lot of people at the beginning underlooked Riff, but Riff is definitely proving to be the sleeper hit of the new releases. In 7th place, we got Christopher Sampson running an Empire list. We're seeing this a lot still with Inferno Squad. You just take the whole squad. He's playing Grand Inquisitor with Obi too, but he threw in the Elite Squad Troopers. This isn't the first time in this event we'll see this. We'll see this down again later. But it's cool that Elite Squad are starting to see a bit more play. I really like them. They're the best unit in the Crosshair primary box. And being able to slot them in, these guys are an easy force refresh because these guys actually wound harder than even the Imperial Special Forces. And having both of them on the field when you're playing Iden, Grand Inquisitor, it's definitely a list to watch out for. Obi-2 is a menace right now. And then he's doing Moff Gideon with Captain Andor. This is the standard, like, point scoring, playing the objective type list, where you just got really beefy units and your opponent's going to have to, like, try and knock me off type deal. So Empire doing what Empire does. It's cool that it's still topping. In 6th place, we got Lamb Chop running Republic. So you play General Kenobi with Rex Commandos. This is like the all-comers Obi-Wan list. This is the most standardized Obi-Wan list you'll ever see. But Kit Fisto with Shock T and 501st. He opted to run Kit Fisto every round. I believe Lamb Chop loves Kit Fisto, and at Adepticon where Kit was like released, he played him at the premiere event, and he played Kit Fisto every round and ended up winning that event with Kit. And then we got Kiata Mundi with Barris Ophi and 212 displacement at it's great. And then we got Boss, Fixer, and Scorch. So Delta Squad making it its first appearance at this event in Top Cut. Very, very cool. In 5th place, we got Sarah Cruel's list. Again, running an all-Empire list. We're seeing this theme right here. Again, ISF, the whole Inferno Squad box with Grand Inquisitor, Obi-2, and Elite Squad. And then we're seeing Moff Thrawn here. This is kind of a comfort pick for Cyril at this point. I've seen him play this list quite a bit. But this Inferno with Grand Inquisitor list is one to watch out for. We're seeing Elite Squad really show up. Then we got, in fourth place, we got Matthew Booker running a 2x2. Han with Cassian and Grand Inquisitor with Commander Iden Versio and the Inferno Squad. The interesting thing about this Inquisitor list is that he's opted to run the Crosshair secondary. I am assuming this is some anti-Obi-Wan tech. Very strong for what he can do as an individual player. I think there's some people that underlook Crosshair, and Crosshair is always valuable on the table. I've had so many good games with him. But Andor is just doing what Andor wants to do. He's going to see a lot of tops. And Baze and Turret, Rebel Commandos, again, we see this package. Even with Sabine, when you're not playing that many Spectres, you're starting to get a lot of movement with this list. And Han does very interesting things when you give him that focus and Shatterpoint turn off of the Shatterpoint play from Cassian. In third place, more Republic. So this is Blaster Holden's list. He is playing Obi-Wan with Kit Fisto. This is another Kit Fisto top. Kit Fisto's been doing interesting stuff lately, and he's playing this with Fixer and Captain Rex. So he's playing this hunker strategy list with really sticky units. Commandos getting 3 hunkers in a turn if they move next to Fixer, defensive maneuver, and then hunker action just makes them backbreakingly hard to kill. Fixer is this unit that I don't think he is going to be just in Obi-Wan lists or Delta squads. I think you're going to see him teched in a lot of slots. And then we got another appearance of the Rift Hampson Mando list. The very strong list. This is probably Rift Hampson's like bread and butter list right now. It's a very strong all-comers list. People still kind of underrate the Aqua Droids. The Aqua Droids are a super strong unit, and I feel that they put a lot of work on the table. And in second place, we got Brady Jessen. He's running this Andor with Freedom Fire Leia list, and this is cool because this gives Callus rerolls a lot more work. Just because everyone is now a rebel, everyone is now an Ewok, and most of the list also features just kind of like scoundrels and whatnot. So we're still doing the thing with Baze and Chirrut and Rebel Commandos with Cassian. C-3PO and R2-D2 are just a really strong 3-cost secondary, and probably one of the best 3-cost secondaries. And then he's playing the Hondo box, and the interesting thing here is that he's playing Gwarm. Gwarm is really interesting here. I haven't seen a lot of people play him. And then we got Moff Gideon, Lobot, and ISB. So it's like a lot of scoundrels doing scoundrel things. And then in first place, we got Nick Nesquik Radar running an Andor PLC list. He ran this in the final. Andor is still doing what it wants to do. Again, my call to Andor, Rebel Commandos, Baze and Turret, it's pick your flavor. And he chose PLC with Bodhi Rook and K2SO. And he's also got a Spectre shell here, which is the Kanan Ezra Chopper classic pairing with Mando Sabine and Dark Trooper. So opting out of playing a Rebel support here to play a generically good support. Mando is still a strong piece in the game. And this is overall a very, very decent list. We're still seeing Andor be the dominant force in the GT scene. He has won more GTs than any other primary at this point. He is kind of the thing that's probably pushing the hardest on the game system, but it's not like overly oppressive, like where everyone's taking Iden. But he is still probably the strongest thing to look out for. I think the biggest surprise out of this event is Rift Hampson is continuing to show up. And overall, Very, very cool event. Definitely worth listening to any of the podcasts that might cover it. So stay tuned for the next Meta Spotlight. Thank you for watching this episode of The Chosen One, a Star Wars Shatterpoint podcast. If you want to catch the next video, you can watch the one linked above, or you can just go and listen to the podcast on the playlist below. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for your support.